WHBF is local for you. Now, here is your digital-only look at Quad Cities news. This is Local 4 News Midday, only on OurQuadCities.com.
Hi everyone, I'm Alexandria Ikamoni. Thanks for joining us for Local 4 News Midday. Now, police haven't made any arrests after shots were fired in Davenport yesterday, and it forced a preschool to go on lockdown. Now, officers got the call around 2 on West 13th Street. Police believe it is connected to more gunshots minutes later, and that put Children's Village West on a lockdown. We were first on the scene when neighbors say they heard 4 to 5 shots. Police found 3 shell casings, and thankfully no one was hurt, but 2 cars were damaged. It's been almost 3 weeks since a HESCO barrier broke in downtown Davenport. Businesses are continuing or counting their losses while the cleanup continues. The Half Nelson restaurant is one of the hardest hit areas on 2nd Street. Owner Matthew Osborne says he's worked on the idea for almost 4 years now, and construction took more than 6 months. He also spent a month training staff, but all of that was washed away on the brink of opening night.
WHBF is local for you. Now, here is your digital-only look at Quad Cities news. This is Local 4 News Midday, only on OurQuadCities.com.
Hi everyone, I'm Alexandria Ikamoni. Thanks for joining us for Local 4 News Midday. Now, police haven't made any arrests after shots were fired in Davenport yesterday, and it forced a preschool to go on lockdown. Officers got the call around 2 on West 13th Street. Police believed it's connected to more gunshots minutes later, and that put Children's Village West on a lockdown. We were first on the scene where neighbors say they heard 4 to 5 shots. Now, police found 3 shell casings. Thankfully, no one was hurt, but 2 cars were damaged. It's been almost 3 weeks since the HESCO barriers broke in downtown Davenport, and businesses are counting their losses while the cleanup continues. Now, the Half Nelson restaurant is on one of the hardest hit area on East 2nd Street. Owner Matthew Osborne says he worked on the idea for almost 4 years. Now, construction took more than 6 months, and he also spent a month training staff, but all of that was washed away on the brink of opening night.
For the day that it was supposed to become official, to be the day that, you know, it closed for I don't know how long again. So that was a little disheartening.
Osborne says it'll still be a few more weeks until he can finally open. He says at that point, he'll probably be looking at $250,000 in losses. Now, a GoFundMe page to raise money for his staff has been started. You can find that on our website, OurQuadCities.com. And if you see news happening, forward it to Local 4. Just download our Quad Cities app. It's available on Android and Apple devices, and it's free. You can get breaking news notifications and also share stories you want to see highlighted here on Local 4. A decision could soon be coming from Illinois senators on whether or not food stamps can be used at restaurants. Now, it would be for the restaurant meals program, and people who get SNAP benefits would be able to redeem them at certain restaurants involved with that program. Now, SNAP vouchers can only be used at grocery stores right now, but the program would only be available for disabled, elderly, homeless, or the spouses of SNAP benefit recipients. The proposal passed the House and is now in the Illinois Senate. It would take effect January 1st if adopted, and California and Arizona already have similar laws. On the other side of the river, the ACLU filed a lawsuit to block a new Iowa law. The suit was filed for Planned Parenthood of the Heartland. Now, the law signed this month by Governor Kim Reynolds excludes the organization from receiving any funding to provide sex ed for youth in the state. It also prevents Planned Parenthood from applying for certain sexual education grants. Now, the ACLU says Planned Parenthood has been a trusted provider of sex ed in Iowa for decades.
By signing this law, the governor is undermining the health of young people in our state, making it more difficult for them to get the tools they need to make healthy decisions now and for a lifetime.
And the lawsuit asks the court to temporarily block implementation of the law until it can be considered by the court. It also asks for a permanent injunction and that the court declares it unconstitutional. And speaking of rain, when will it end? Ash has a look at your local pinpoint forecast when we come back.
WHBF is local for you. You're watching a special digital newscast on OurQuadCities.com with Alexandria Ikamoni and meteorologist Ash Simpson. This is Local 4 News Midday, available only on OurQuadCities.com.
Good afternoon and welcome to Living Local.
Here's what viewers are saying about Living Local.
I can't tell you how happy I am with your new program, Living Local.
I've told all my friends, and more are tuning in to watch it.
I watch Living Local every day, and I just want to tell you that it's a great program.
We watch it every day, and they do a great job.
Nobody is doing what you're doing around here. You should be proud.
Find out what you're missing. Join Brittany Price and Ash Simpson weekdays at 2 on Living Local. And now, meteorologist Ash Simpson with your local pinpoint forecast.
Well, yesterday was a very summer-like day. We climbed all the way up into the lower 90s and broke the record for May 16th in the Quad Cities. The old record set back in 1992, so that was a 27-year-old record, and now it's gone. Made it up to 91. But today, we will not be getting anywhere close to the record. We have a lot of cloud cover outside and some showers continuing in the area. We're going to be looking at this cold front that's sitting over top of us to keep it from getting as warm. So some colder air being allowed into the area. Mid to upper 60s will only climb to the lower 70s before all is said and done. Showers continue along this front for right now. We should eventually dry out a little bit as we get into the afternoon, but wherever this front sets up really dictates how warm it's going to get for us. But as of right now, southern part of the local 4 area will get into the 80s. Northern part will have trouble getting out of the 60s. Going to continue to see some more showers and storms possible through the afternoon, but it does become a lot more isolated, like I said. And then as we get into the overnight hours, we clear out a little bit, but by tomorrow morning, those showers and storms will start right back up again along another front that's going to set up shop over our area during the day Saturday. That's going to sit there and continue to allow for rain and storms to develop all the way through about Sunday. So continued rainfall, continued storms possible, including the chance of severe weather. A slight risk right now for Saturday in the forecast. Again, I wouldn't expect anything too horrible at this point, but strong to damaging wind is possible. 71 for the high today, not as hot as yesterday. 57 for tonight as we clear out a little bit. Temperatures will peak Saturday again before they drop down after all this rain there, all the way to the mid-60s Monday. More showers on the way next week as we climb back to the mid-70s.
Well, temperatures are nice, but I think we need to keep that umbrella handy for a few days. Thank you for watching Local 4 News this morning. Your local news, weather, and sports are available 24 hours a day right here at OurQuadCities.com. And be sure to join us for Local 4 News starting at 4. See you then.
If you see news happen or have a story idea, remember to forward it to 4. You can send your photos, videos, or ideas to us on the Our Quad Cities app or on the Local 4 News Facebook page. See breaking news 24/7 on OurQuadCities.com. Have you watched Local 4 News lately?
Breaking news tonight out of Davenport.
Several shots were fired around 4 this afternoon.
We were first on the scene of the massive fire.
With more local stories than anyone else.
Live in Davenport.
In Rock Island.
The Knox County Courthouse.
Breaking news.
Local 4 News was the only station on the scene.
We were there when they took the suspected drug dealer down.
It's a Local 4 News exclusive.
And the fastest growing source of online news coverage. On air and online. Isn't it time you made Local 4 News local for you?